Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.
Oh, hey. I'm doing it live. I'm doing it live. How do I see where people are chatting?
Press chat. Next to social stream. Boom, right there.
I am not at Hooters. I don't even like their food very much. Hey, happy birthday, unknown Kiwano. Congratulations. And happy birthday, of course.
Down. What kind of supercomputer did you guys send over there? Is this live? Is it live?
We are live.
Really? Doing it live.
Yeah, we are live.
Like on the internet?
On the internet.
Like, we're on the interwebs, man. Cool, man. Space, man.
What's up, Iridius?
Space, man.
What kind of holster is that? And Andrew's gone. Okay, so you can't tell us. Back from the hospital. Are you okay? Oh, man.
Of course he's okay. He's already back.
You never know, Tim. My axe is actually currently being shipped to Atlanta, Georgia for my Atlanta invasion, which is going to happen April 19th to the 21st.
Did you ship your pants too?
I sadly did not. I think I may wear the pants so I don't lose them,
That's a good idea.
which is a common thing with me.
I've heard airport security is pretty big about taking pants.
I know, right?
Would you rather smell this guy or this guy?
The top two.
Okay, yeah.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Hey, my name's Chris. Hey, I just came down, just touched down from Virginia.
This is our shipping department manager, Chris Resplandor.
Take care of the live show for me.
Whoa, whoa, hey. You're leaving?
I'm the guy that infamously shipped the Emerson.
Tim, this better not be like Sacramento.
Emerson
Tim!
CQC $300 knife.
CC?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm notorious on the East Coast by the GI employees. Even the GI employees know I'm the guy that
I think you had an airsofter.
What? Nuh-uh.
Why'd you do that?
It has not been confirmed or denied that he shipped it. It just was never to be seen.
Shipped
after
what?
Emerson.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. You really did.
Tim did give me a great price on a good pair of snowboarding boots, so. Alright. Okay. I had nothing to do with anything.
Chris. Iridius 10 hearts you. Yes.
Charged him a bottle of Johnny Walker. Threw in a
Lord.
bottle of Glenn Levette. Good
Glenn
guy.
Beck.
Good guy.
Levette.
Glenn Beck for sure.
Levette.
Lemon
Any good?
scotch.
Oh, jeez. Any good optics for the Chris? Aim Sports has some pretty good, Aim Sports as well as NC Star has some pretty good red dot and red and green dot sights, so those are pretty awesome. I would suggest those.
Oh my god.
Oh, your gosh.
Why would
Tim, are the Lancer Tactical PDWs coming back anytime soon?
Yes, hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be resolved soon, hopefully.
Oh, well, I hope so too. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back soon.
Hopefully. Can you scrut him over a little bit?
Oh my. That is the stupidest thing. Why would you put an extra set of buttons
I
next
love
to
you
a
too,
keyboard?
hello, Bob.
There's an
That's
automatic
awesome.
reset point. So now I'm doing this, hitting my Q's and cap locks.
Oh man.
That is a silly design.
This is as far over as you always are. I don't know what the big deal is. You never move over
Hey,
from
when
me.
you kids just get it together, I will
need
turn
a-
this live show around.
I need an adult.
Alright, I will turn this live show around.
Doop, 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 doop. And airsofter.
There we go. Now it's more even.
The Chris is still in stock. Yes.
I'm really hungry. This is the problem with eating pho for lunch, is that the bowl's so damn big, you eat it and then you're like stuffed at the time, but then 2 hours later you're fucking hungry again.
But you can get the extra noodles. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can
but-
never eat as much as you guys do at that pho restaurant.
Dude, Frank stopped ordering extra noodles, man.
Why?
Because he doesn't need the extra noodles anymore, just regular noodles.
Yes,
Regular noodles, Frank.
When is the next top 5 coming out? We were going to work on that this week. We've been kind of pushed back with a couple other things. Hopefully, maybe we can crank it out tomorrow, but we'll see. Bob, Tim, how many problems have you had with O-rings? I used to have a lot more back when I used to play paintball, but now they're soft, not as much as long as they use green gas instead of propane. I personally don't use propane anymore. Chris isn't in stock? What?
Did we sell out of the Chris? I don't
That's
think so.
highly unlikely.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
The SGI cannot ship the Chris to Canada.
It's not our fault.
Bob, where's the Lancer Tactical
Your
PDW on GI?
legislature. Change the laws over there.
Currently we cannot.
And then we can ship the Chris.
Shut up, Tim. For what I got. Explain to them why we can't sell the Lancer Tactical PDW.
Oh.
Because they're asking why it's not on our site. They want to find it right now, and they can't.
It's not on our site because Lancer Tactical is in the process of potentially getting licensing from Knights for it. So, we'll see if that'll be available in the near future. We're hoping to hear back from them sometime later this week on a yay or nay on that. But it will most likely be back in stock very soon.
Now didn't we do a video about the PTW versus Polar Star, or at least like AGs versus Polar Stars? Was it on a previous live show?
Did we?
Probably. I feel we covered that in a couple live show episodes. Heart to Tech. Yes, we do remember you, and that's very good. We're very happy for you, but I don't think it fully ever goes away. So medical professionals say on the internet.
It doesn't go away.
He said, "Hey Bob, remember me? My herpes went away."
Your what?
Herpes?
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't remember when we discussed that, but
Andrew, give me
Maybe you're
modern.
not showing the symptoms right
yes,
now.
because it doesn't really go away.
But trust me, you still have whatever it is you have, probably.
Dude, I was talking to my uncle Mike. Has had to have Spinal Tap before.
Spinal Tap, I love this guy.
I know.
Oh my god! But they were when I was asking my doctor about like how Spinal Tap is and how awful it is. He was telling me about these other like spine-related diseases. And he said like herpes is one of them where it actually like when it shows up, I guess I don't know how, but it'll like go back up into your spine, and then it shows up again. But it's crazy how something can go in your spine and then come back out and then go in. It's
That's
weird.
awful.
Yeah, it sounds awful. So
Didn't really work out.
no, that didn't at all.
Stupid thing.
Sadly, it's 9:04. I need a recommendation for a new field AG that is reliable and awesome. We've
Lancer
actually,
Tactical AKs are great field AGs.
the Lancer Tactical AKs are great field AGs out of the box, but if you're looking for something to last for a long time, or at least you want to make a purchase you're going to be happy with, for a long time, I would get the Lancer Tacticals if I want to try out like an AK loadout, or if I want to have a loaner gun, because they're really affordable, and I don't know, just the money you save on those you can put in other ways and means. But I would say, like my opinion on a good field gun, maybe an Echo 1 Platinum, an FMG4. Yeah, I really like the Echo 1 Platinums nowadays. So usually anything made by VFC is pretty high quality in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, I'm going to ask you to do something very technical. Are you ready? I'm going to guide you through this step by step.
Okay.
On the right-hand side, you're going to see a chat. Scroll down in that chat till you find Airsoft GI Josh -1. So it should be A, because it's the top, alphabetically speaking. -1.
There's no Airsoft GI dash.
Okay, so the chat needs to be refreshed.
Refresh the chat.
Don't do it. Andrew, give me moderation.
Andrew, give him moderation.
What is the best long-range M4 that is not over $300?
All M4s under $300 have the same range, give or take.
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take.
Unless you're using an M16 length barrel.
Well,
like
Tim, do
a
you want to
sample.
answer that while I scroll through this?
Answer
You're not
what?
going to find me.
What?
You won't find me on that.
I know.
Did you refresh it?
I just want Tim to answer that for me. Yeah, shut up, Tim. Thank
There
you,
we
I
go.
love Bob. Jeez. Can you guys please
This
switch
is
seats?
X51X.
This is different.
Yeah.
Tim, Josh had.
Doesn't look like
Bob.
you have. We're gonna. I don't know. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you really trailed off there. Well, I don't know what happened with that one. Oh man.
Foe is awesome. It's pretty good. It just doesn't fill you up for the long term.
Oh, dude, I saw a really good faux restaurant name.
Mm-hmm.
Faux show.
That's pretty
It,
good.
it was probably for white people because, normally you'd say pho, but
Yeah.
people don't know.
Faux show. Faux show.
Yeah.
Faux show still works.
Faux show. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. HSGI cannot ship Chris to Canada.
That's true. I explained that earlier while Bob was talking and interrupting me. Or vice versa.
Okay, this is weird. I love Bob. Bob, reply to this. And then right below that, I love Tim. Where's the Lancer Tactical PDW and GI? I don't know how you guys scripted that. I just answered the Lancer Tactical PDW is not currently on GI because Lancer Tactical has some issues to sort out with their licensing because I believe Knights Armament owns the licensing to the PDW.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to sort that out. Hopefully they'll get that taken care of soon. That's what we've heard on the radio, that they will get it taken care of. But until then, can't legally sell those.
Combo non.
All right, I love Bob. You keep saying please reply to this, or Bob reply to this. If you keep saying that in all caps,
You're gonna get kicked.
yeah.
Ooh, the heart attack is
So I don't
gonna
know.
get kicked.
I don't
He's
know.
using all caps.
I don't know what you want me to reply
Tone down the all caps use, otherwise Josh is gonna lay the bad hammer on you.
What
Yeah.
time codes are you guys seeing?
608. Dude, that's like 5 minutes.
You guys are
behind.
way far behind. I'm on 613, so.
to. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's why we're seeing crazy stuff.
Oh, Bob,
Like
you
I
gotta
said-
scroll all the way back
No,
down.
but it keeps going to the top. Damn it. Sorry, guys. This is awkward.
Josh,
I can't tilt my head far enough.
I've already kicked him.
Did you already kick him?
It's been taken care of. Yeah.
Why did you kick him? That was my fault.
Bob, you were reading those comments in the
5
previous
minutes
sentence.
ago.
5 minutes ago. I kicked him 5 minutes ago when he was spamming a whole bunch.
Ah, that makes more.
Because now there is no more spam. Because I took care of that.
Yes.
Ah. Mm. Doop, 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 doop. Well, I feel bad.
You should. Is that recording up there?
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. That's kind of funny.
That's good news.
Yeah, it is.
Bad luck,
Very
Bob.
good news.
Actually, Tim had a bit of bad luck today, too. It was pretty funny.
Have you ever eaten at Samu? Yes.
Oh, yes. It's awesome.
Chili cheese pastrami fries.
That is the hat.
That is the hat. I think we mentioned it in that video a couple times.
You guys should fight.
I actually don't think it's possible for you to miss
The hat.
where we ate at because
Yeah.
the whole intro is
The
basically
hat.
us describing the hat. So
And that's describing how Bob
if you
is
fell
always
asleep,
late.
if you fell asleep during that period of the video, you can rewind it. They allow you to do that on YouTube.
On
these
YouTube,
days.
yes.
Yeah.
Bob, at what time on the 27th will the Virginia store have its grand opening? When will
10 a.m.
10
is the
a.m.
Grand
It
opening.
is the grand opening.
I actually
Local
don't know the answer
time.
to that either. So
Yeah.
I don't believe we sell these Airsoft GI shirts.
No, those are for the employees.
Yep. Sort of like
One
if
of
you
my
work at
mines.
Panda Express. You can only own those if you work at Panda
Josh will
Express.
sell his for $100,000. if you really want
$100,000.
I mean, I'm gonna donate it to charity. I mean, the charity of my choosing, which is to help Josh do fun
Mhm.
stuff in life. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had to use paracord, Tim, Bob, or Josh? Absolutely. I usually have a fair amount of paracord at my domicile. I'm a big fan of it. It's awesome.
I used paracord to fix one of my headlights once.
I had
Very
paracord.
handy.
I had a paracord bracelet. Went on a wildlife trip. I know I don't have a paracord bracelet because I had to use it. So yeah, it
Oh
actually
shit, this
totally
thing is
came in
made out
handy.
of paracord.
Yeah,
Good
I had
job.
one that was way slimmer than that, not as quite as cool.
Can't punch him. Tim, what are you doing with your fingers?
This is a tough one grip rubberized cover. It's designed to go around your pistol grip or vertical grip of your choosing, and it's supposed to give you more positive engagement with your guns so that you don't slip. And it's supposed to be more usable or better than stipling your grip because you can transfer it to different guns if you want, and it just works better in the wet and stuff like that. We don't actually carry these. These were actually sent to us as samples, and we determined that they were probably more expensive than people would want to pay for a little rubber sleeve. So, just for our edification, how much would you pay for this? Now that you know what it's for, and now that you know what it does. $10, $5, $15, $20, throw it out there. Give us a number.
50.
50. Nobody cares.
Nope. Is GI...
$4, $1, okay. $5, $15. Okay.
I'd probably pay like $10.
$10. I think that they wanted $15 for these. So for you guys in the $15 range, maybe we should carry these. I don't know.
I don't know. Someone was asking if I would sign a patch from another retail store.
Is this dispensary?
No. I'm sorry, no. That would not happen. Oh, hey, what's up, Fred? XD1. Hello to Brazilian Airsofters.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Brazil.
I see a lot of Brazilian airsofters on my Facebook and like videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, it's pretty big down there.
Oh, that's cool.
Airsoft is getting big all over the globe, which is cool.
I heard South America specifically is actually really picking up.
Yeah.
Well, here's something really
That's
funny.
where Brazil is.
My brother in England. That's a good one.
Oh, how funny you named a country in South America. So cool.
my brother in England was like, he found out that I work for Airsoft GI. He was like, oh man, you've got any of those like really nice ace guns? Because I want to get one of them, but I don't have like 300 pounds to spot on that. So I was like, yeah, for sure, man. Like, what kind of gun are you looking at getting? And he was looking at like totally the wrong guns, and I was like, no, man, don't worry. I'll get piece by piece and I'll send it to you or something like that. So,
You haven't done that.
yeah. But apparently the prices over there are really
high.
expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Really, really
So-
high. I think most things in Europe are more expensive than they are here.
William Freeze is awesome.
This is China, because in Europe.
Hmm?
It's China near Europe.
It's nearer to Europe than we are here, I think.
Sure, but isn't everything cheaper coming from there? Yeah.
So, we have a couple of new products to talk about. I've had this in my hand for a little while. We started carrying Blade Tech recently, and I think we probably featured one of the holsters on the last live show, but they also make handy-dandy little holsters for your magazine. So this particular one is made for the Hi-Capa magazine, and I think that we determined that Blade Tech makes their stuff out of injection molded plastic. It's not Kydex, so it's not the same stuff as G-Code, but it definitely functions in a very similar way. So this particular thing would go onto your belt, and you would plop your magazine in there, and it is held in with a friction lock. That doesn't work so well with a real heavy magazine like the Hi-Capa. But I think if you had a mag like this, that was more like a real guns magazine. Nope, still doesn't hold it.
That's not a Blade Tech holster, by the way, just so you know.
It's not?
No.
Oh, Blackhawk!
But you can keep talking about it, though. I'm sure.
Blade Tech also makes holsters like the Blackhawk ones that are injection molded.
There's Andrew. That is not a Blade Tech pistol pouch.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit late.
Sorry.
That's okay.
This is a Blackhawk pistol pouch, pistol magazine holster that is injection molded. It's really lightweight. It's kind of cool stuff to build your tactical gear out of if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about this, Bob?
You know, I'm personally not a big fan.
I don't really carry pistol mags on the field, so I'm not a good person to ask, but you do,
I
so.
was gonna say, do you want to know what I want to say, or I personally do not like a lot of magazine pouches that don't have a top on it, because I run around, jump around, fall a lot, and general things kind of fall out of my gear if I don't have them secured.
These are really, you see a lot of shooters that shoot competition use these.
Correct, but that's because they're not doing a lot of crazy movement. So if you're just on a course moving, front and back or side to side, that's probably fine. But for my
How do you move, Bob?
up and down diagonally, a little bit prone here and there, but
I saw you move vertical. I saw you jump one time.
yeah, well. I will say sometimes I have a tendency to fall down a few stairs at a time, which is an issue.
That would probably be not beneficial for
no.
holding your magazine while falling down.
No, but I do like, when we're on second floor structures, I do like shooting down into openings, so for that, my mags would fall out, which I would be really embarrassed about. So, some open pouches I'm really a big fan of recently are the taco pouches. I recently came into some taco pouches from High Speed Gear, and they are awesome.
Dude, these are rocking.
Yeah.
This is a taco pouch, by the way.
Yes, that is a taco pouch. I will say, I even saw some people put pistols into that, the larger rifle pouch.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Because those can hold. I actually saw someone put a 417 mag in that. It didn't fit perfectly, but it still fit and it worked.
So the thing about taco pouches, for those of you guys that aren't familiar, they're made by a company called High Speed Gear Inc., and they've been making products for real gun applications for a while, but they work really, really well for airsoft. So the way that this pouch is constructed, you have a nylon taco, I guess you could say, that's folded up, and then these are, what is this, like plastic insert on the sides, and these, I don't know the freaking name for this, but there's like bungee wrap around it that's retaining it together.
Shock cord.
Shock cord, yeah.
By the way, this plastic taco, it goes all the way down to you.
Okay, so you have a U of the plastic going this way,
I think
and then
that's
the
the taco
nylon
part.
goes the other way. No, look, this is a taco too, see that? So you've got two U's. You got
No,
a plastic
this-
U and a nylon U.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You are right on that one. My bad.
You are right.
I am correct.
I came out and said
And
it.
so it's all wrapped together in the shock cord, and so the cool thing about it is the pouch can expand and contract based off of what's in it. So Bob was saying you can fit a pistol into this magazine pouch, but just about anything that's roughly the same size will fit in there, and because of the way the shock cord is arranged, it will hold on to your stuff really, really well.
And you can obviously adjust the shock cord to give you either less or more retention depending upon how you want it with the little...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see here we've got a lot of room to adjust depending on what you want to hold in this taco pouch. So this happens to be like a pistol and rifle magazine pouch, and it's an OD, but we have lots of different types of tacos.
Now,
here.
would we mention these if we didn't sell them on our website?
I think that we have mentioned them before, but we've never been able to show people because we don't have them.
But they are on our website currently?
I believe if they're not up right now, they're going to be up very soon because we just got these in today. So you guys are getting the scoop on the stuff that's going to be up on our website soon. So check out the HSGI Taco stuff. We got a black single magazine pouch here. We've got a single pistol pouch here. What was it? Really small. Oh yeah, that's the same size. But yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like the pouches are adjustable.
Oh yeah, because this is all cinched up too.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Taco.
Taco,
I don't know what a taco is.
Yeah. We weren't doing a raffle today, were we?
No. If you guys saw that thing on Popular Airsoft, they got it wrong. They thought that we were doing a giveaway on the live show, but we were talking about the 416 giveaway that happened on our Facebook. So if you missed out on that, it's really too bad because that post got a lot of viewership. A lot of
viewers.
Well, once you saw it, we had like over 7,000 people participate.
Over 9,000?
Over 9,000.
Oh yeah, someone asked this earlier. I'm sorry I didn't answer this. Is the Lancer Tactical FAL any good? And we sell that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen a good friend of ours, Jet from Desert Fox Airsoft, using that. He has been schooling some fools with that thing. I think it looks really cool, and I think it's awesome to see FALs back on the battlefield, Airsoft battlefield again. I think it's personally a very good gun. I would highly suggest using it.
I've always liked the FALs too. That was one of the guns in Heat, right? Did they use the FAL in Heat?
I can't remember, but I'm going to go with Joss's.
If I remember correctly, the police shoot back with a foul, and that's why it's so funny because we're like, why does he have a foul?
I don't think LA cops would have FALs.
That's the point. That's why it was
That's
weird.
weird,
For them to have.
yeah.
If I remember correctly, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Does the taco come in ACU? I doubt it. Tim?
Probably not.
I don't have any ACU here.
As far as I know, it's black, OD, tan, and
Multicam, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly
All I have is
multicam.
black and OD in front of me, but we have a lot of pouches that are in the photo studio getting ready to go up on the website, so there may be an ACU one over there. If Andrew is here, he can probably answer it in the text.
Tim or Bob, can tacos fit a tornado grenade? If Tim gives me clearance to go out to my car right now, I can grab a tornado grenade and let you know.
Yeah, sure, we're good.
Okie dokie.
It probably will fit a tornado grenade. All right, lock him out. Ha 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 ha. That was a ploy to get Bob out of the live show.
Then we get to the real life.
Now we get to the real live show. We're gonna go live for reals. Showing things
live
on the internet.
for everyone to
For
see.
reals.
With the movie voice.
Yes. Little tortilla boy.
He is a little tortilla.
Whoa.
That's a strong slide.
Oh yeah. Screw that. I'm sitting over here.
Cattails.
I don't know why Bob.
I told you
decided to take my
twice
seat.
in the comments, the reason the PW is not on the website is because we're waiting to find out if it's going to get trades or not. When we know, we'll let you know. Until then, it's not on the website.
What is IRL BF3 scavenger?
In real life, Battlefield 3 scavenger game type where you basically run around with only a pistol till you find a rifle, pick it up, then use it to shoot, but you only get basically
One magazine?
One mag, yeah.
I have actually not played that, but I was playing a game where somebody suggested something like that, but it ended up not happening, if that counts for anything. So I've thought about it. I mean, it sounds like fun, I suppose.
Yeah.
But,
Actually, you know, KWA did a private game when they did that.
That was the game that...
Oh, that was the one you went to?
That was the one I went to. I went to a KWA private game, but they never actually played it, I don't think.
Will the LM4 be able to ship to Canada? I don't think so, right?
I don't know. I think... It might actually.
It's
The
400.
FPS should be right in there.
I think LM4 can go, because it should shoot right around 400. It depends on if it's cold at the border, but it's Canada, so probably it's going to be cold at the border. So when they chrono that thing, it's probably going to be like 350 or something.
Maybe.
Not
Yeah,
fast.
Canada's laws are really weird
Yeah.
about their FPS ranges and stuff like that. I have a couple of secondary guns. The thing I normally bring out on the field is my KWA Mark II, but to be honest with you, I really don't draw my secondary very often. I don't draw my secondary very often. It's a pretty cool gun, but I usually like opting for the higher mag capacity and range of my... What?
Switch seats on me.
This is my seat. You switch seats on me before the show.
No, it wasn't before the show. You were actually late.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
You're taking over most of the space.
I am not. I'm
Yes, you
right
are.
in my sector.
No, you're not.
I'm in my sector.
Where's the taco pouch?
They're right next to you. In there.
It's useless now, so
What happened?
it's frozen.
Completely frozen? Are we
You're
frozen?
streaming on that computer, by the way.
Oh, but you're frozen.
Yes.
That doesn't make any
So I'm just
sense.
going to yell at people in the chat. Like, alright.
How's that feasible?
You don't do that. Because it's frozen. I don't know if it's feasible.
Is it the internet that's frozen?
All right.
Computers.
It does fit a taco pouch.
Computers freeze.
You are gonna have to really grab it hard to get it out of there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
man.
say, what?
Beat that.
Okay. I will say you're gonna want to grab it by this and not the pin because that will be bad. I I did see some of Tim's Elite Guard do that at Tim vs. Bob 3, and it was hilarious to see the grenades go off in their dump pouches. That was
It wasn't
David.
a tornado, right?
That was David.
Yeah,
That was
it was
Thunderbee.
Thunderbee.
Yeah. So they will fit in there.
So that answers
All
that.
right. Good talk. See you out there.
Indeed.
Yes.
What do y'all think of this blue magazine well on this Hi-Capa? It's like a flared mag well to make reloading easier.
I keep telling Jerry that if he wants to like have some of those pistols get some recognition, he needs to go out to some of our employee games and bring some of those pistols and just wreck fools with them. Because I've never seen a race pistol out there playing airsoft. I always see him just
Frank's used them before, back in the day at Tech City.
back in the day.
Yeah,
Which was a Tuesday.
indeed. This is a pretty cool like mod to do to your gun if you like that sort of thing. I mean, I personally don't really modify my guns too much these days, but this is kind of neat. I definitely like this magazine. Have you seen this yet?
Well, earlier. Well, I mean, it's a Hi-Cap magazine, so
It's a Hi-Capa magazine.
Hi-Capa.
Oh snap!
Definitely lighter, right? That's
Oh,
made out of aluminum.
No, I didn't care about that. I mean, oh yeah, it's cool, it's lighter. But I was thinking like, oh crap, you can't see how many BBs are in here, man.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
I know it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. There's been
Just
a lot.
count your shots, man.
No, that rarely works consistently. I will say
Shoot them all.
there's been a lot of times on Battlefield where I've just pulled it out and be like, it's the last mag I have. I want to know how many shots I have before I have to start like surrendering people. So
Well, you'll know that if you see the spring here, you've probably got about less than 7 shots left.
okay.
So as long as you see BBs in this little window, you're good to go. But yeah, this is an extended Hi-Capa magazine. It's made completely out of aluminum, so it's literally, it's less than half the weight of a standard Hi-Capa mag. So it's,
How much is that, and can you buy one on GI?
I'm not sure. It's probably going to be on GI real soon. Jerry just ordered these. Hi-Capa magazine, 4 real type, 170 millimeter.
Silver.
Silver. There's not much other info on the box. This is made by ProWin. Oh, ProWin. We all know ProWin makes fantastic items. And this is probably another really, really great item from ProWin.
This week's GI Top 5, hopefully we'll be able to get to it tomorrow before I have to leave town. If not, hopefully we'll have one coming out soon. We do have a lot of footage to go over. We do have a lot of videos on our production schedule, so we're hoping we get to it
Soon.
Yeah, soon. Is GI holding any events at Ballahack in the near future? I'm planning on taking a trip over there this summer. It'll be awesome to see some of you guys. We will be at our walk-in store, at the East Coast store. I don't know if we'll be playing any games with Ballahack. I believe we'll be stopping by Tactical Response Unleashed.
Probably.
Probably. We don't have anything on the slate for Ballahack in the near future, however. But there are a bunch of great guys. I would highly suggest heading out there just to play. It's a great field. They have a great staff, run by some great people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of great players to go there
The
to play.
field is really, really cool
As well.
as well. And they have a great staff.
I just said all that.
I know, I'm reiterating
Yeah,
because
excellent.
both of those things are really awesome about that field.
Yep.
I'm really interested to go back to Ballahack when it's not swampy because that'll really open up a lot of avenues for flanking and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah, you've mentioned that's gonna suck, but I don't know.
You guys ever use shotguns? Yeah, man. Yeah, I do.
Like bang bang shotguns or pew pew shotguns?
Well, both for me.
What's the difference?
One shoots lead, one shoots plastic.
Well, pew pew and bang bang.
Not real descriptive.
Do,
I
do,
gotcha.
do, do. I'm actually a big fan of the $50 or $60 shotguns we have on our website because they're so much more affordable than the ones I had to purchase back in the day. But same effect, just great price. Yeah, no, I love shotguns. And what's crazy about shotguns is that you'll have actually a quarter of a second advantage over anyone using an AG because your spring's locked, cocked, and ready to go, whereas there's going to
Cocked, locked,
cycle
and
up.
ready to rock.
Yep, that's about it. So, TVB5 top.
TVB5. Hey, Secfo. Secfo.
What?
Oh, he's got a Secfo.
Oh, SecPa. Anything in store for gas blowbacks in the near future? Doesn't seem like anything new as far as like...
I haven't heard of anything. I mean, we're still... I mean, the VFC or... VFC MNP9 full size, I guess, is still slated to come out later on this year.
I hope so. I hope it has a full auto feature on it.
The compact is out currently, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the only gas blowback release that I'm aware of.
We did have, I can't remember that, like the Rhino, that like $700 that pistol.
That revolver.
Yeah, it's a cool looking revolver. The price is a bit rough for people. I mean, for folks.
It's a collector's item.
Yeah,
You're not
it's-
really going to buy that to go play.
No, not
It's
really.
a cool looking pistol. It's really unique. You're not going to find a lot of other guys on the field. I think
No.
I think there's only, I mean, Jerry will have to correct me, I think there's only like 100 or so of those made for the world. They're not going to make them anymore. So it is one of those collector's pieces that, you know, you're going to buy and keep probably in your collection and not use very often.
We do not advise using airsoft guns to shoot animals.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I'll also say this though, that revolver, while it is really cool, it does have a high price tag. I think the bullets are just a bit too realistic looking for my personal taste.
Yeah, no, I remember saying that
That's the
too.
point of an airsoft gun, though. I mean, if we didn't want guns to be realistic, we wouldn't make gas blowback stuff.
Well, maybe that's okay. That's correct in a certain sense, but I made a comment when we showed them live show that if I was in a staging area, I saw someone loading those specific rounds in there, because unless you're looking at them from the front, for all intents and purposes, they do look like real ammo.
Yeah, I mean,
I would see that and get a little scared.
well, that's why it's a collector's piece. You're not really going to use that to play because not only is it really expensive and there's not very many of them, it's not very practical to use that type of revolver out on the field because reloading is going to be a pain.
It's going to be awful. But I will say the design is really interesting because the barrel is not at the top of the chamber, it's at the bottom. So you're going to, on the real gun, you would ostensibly get less kickback. So it's pretty cool.
But for airsoft, it's the same either way. But yeah, that's why it looks really unique and stuff like that.
Hey, look, I Love Tim thinks you're cool. What a surprise.
What a surprise. Airsoft Mike. Dude, did you see that video Greg Warm tagged us in?
The one you were
like, I just saw the snark. I just felt like when you wrote the comment, whatever it was just like, it just felt like it was snarky.
This is
I don't know
neat.
why.
That is
Yeah,
neat.
that
Yeah,
is neat.
that sounded really like.
It was kind of neat. I mean,
I know. I don't hear you say that.
I picture
That's
you saying
neat.
it like you just did. That is neat. Like just
that's exactly how I
That's
said
neat.
it in my head when I typed it in. That is neat.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was neat.
I've met the guys from Saber Ops before. They're pretty chill guys.
Who? Those guys in the video?
Saber Ops. That was the guy, the tall white guy saying to the left of
Mike.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like the way they shot the video too. It
Who's
was pretty
Saber
cool.
Ops? Are they an airsoft team?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Tim, Bob, in your opinion, what airsoft gun is suitable for beginners? Again, Lancer Tactical is a great way to introduce yourself to the sport of airsoft. It's
It's cheap.
very affordable, and it's actually
Pretty reliable too, considering you're only paying
$100.
$89 in some cases.
But what's crazy is that it's almost on par with like most of the other guns on the battlefield because you're going to get a metal gearbox. You're also going to get a gun that fires just under 400 feet per second. We actually sent the head of our sales floor, Daniel, out to some local airsoft fields, and he was wrecking house with that.
Yeah.
And you can find that video on GITV.
It's really the
Uncut.
player, not the gun.
Exactly.
But I mean, as a new player, you know, you're probably not going to invest hundreds of dollars in the game unless you have lots of money. But in case that's not you, the Lancer Tactical is a great way to introduce yourself to the game, like Bob said, without investing a whole lot into it.
It's also a great way to get a loaner gun in case you are interested. If you already have a really sweet setup that you like personally and you want to get some of your friends into it, that's what I did actually when I first got into airsoft. Is I bought first I got a pistol, then I ended up getting an AEG, which is a classic Army MP5 version 1. But I used the pistol to get some of my friends in the game because we'd have one-on-one matches, and then ended up I had a group of guys about 6 strong, and we had some pretty good games.
Yeah, because airsoft's not that fun by yourself. I mean, you really got to get your buddies involved to have a good time.
Yeah, because until then it's just target shooting.
Indeed.
Yeah. Someone asked earlier if people have airsoft on a cruise ship. Yes, there's I believe a video of Russian players airsofting on a cruise ship. It was pretty badass.
Are you guys going to be at Tactical Response Unleashed on the 27th?
No.
We will be at the walk-in store on the 27th, but hopefully either myself or Josh and myself, or Josh, myself, and Tim will be at Tactical Response Unleashed before the 27th. A couple days before, hopefully.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bob, let's go over some more products that you have on the left.
Man, it's so easy ban.
Yeah, you gotta kick that guy.
Oh no, I banned him. That's not a okay thing.
Oh, they mentioned something you're not supposed to say.
Ooh.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Are you guys going to be present at Operation
Bad
Black
boy.
Shield? I've been there for the past 2 years in a row. In fact, last year I believe I slept in my car there. which is pretty funny. Jet woke me up. He's like, Bob, game's starting, get up. I was like, oh, thank you.
You just rolled out full plate carry, ready.
No, I literally, I fell asleep with my camel on, so I was just like, shh, oh, where's my gun? Yeah,
That's hardcore airsoft right there.
Well, it's fine. I just had a couple MREs, you know.
I like MREs. I don't eat them very often, which is
Which is
probably
why
why I
you-
like them.
yeah.
If I had to eat them all the time, I probably wouldn't like them very
Yeah.
much, but
No.
I think MREs taste good.
You guys should definitely bring a TVB up to Ontario, Canada. Huge market, and we have some giant games up here: helicopters, tanks, and jeeps.
Ooh.
I think the first two excited me because we've played.
Nathan
jeeps
Hunter, Kershaw has a pretty good warranty. If your knife is not functioning, you could probably send it back to them. They might fix it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just get a Strider and it'll never break.
Except the bank.
Oh, burn.
True that.
Boom. Nice. Tim and Bob, what do you guys think of the new map policy on guns? I'm going to field that one to Tim.
I think it's cool.
All right, Tim thinks it's cool.
There we go.
It is Tim approved.
Can you grab some of the products in your laptop?
No. Thoughts on Airsoft Surgeon custom guns? Ever shot one?
Never shot one either.
Hello?
Anything neat in there? I know that we have a lot of new stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah, very nice. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Oh, yeah, awesome. Alright, what we got here? Inner barrel, Bob. Technical stuff. That's stuff that you like, right? So you
You know-
bought that new electromagnetic product thingy.
Funny thing is actually, as much as you want to make fun of me for it, in the inner barrel is actually the first thing I ever teched on an airsoft gun.
Inner barrels are usually the first thing a lot of players will do because it's so simple.
But do you know what I had to do after I put it into my gun?
You had to go to fix your hop up because you broke that.
Yeah. I had to go to an airsoft store and be like, I broke this. But the sad thing is that I went there and I was like, hey, screw up the hop up, and they were like, oh, can you show us how you opened up the gun?
Yeah, you
I was
filled
like,
it.
"Oh,
Yeah, that's a funny story.
awful.
So these are Vulcan Tactical Echo and Zulu goggles, I guess you could say, but they're more like full seal, like sunglasses.
I really like how they're full seal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean these are probably the best low profile option. Here, try these on.
Yeah.
The best low profile option for you for airsoft games because they do have foam all the way around the eyes.
What?
Someone was like, Tim looks like an Asian tourist, and I totally agree when he had the yellow ones on. You need a camera and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to get behind your sights and use your optics and iron sights, an option like this is probably your best bet because, I mean, goggles work really well, but they are bulky no matter really what you do. And there is some ventilation right here between the foam and the frame, so, you know, you probably won't have any issues with fogging, especially if you use something like the Revision anti-fog wipes on something like this. So, I mean, as low profile as goggles can get, this is really probably your best option for the lowest profile eyewear that you can use in airsoft.
They're basically Oakleys with just like foam padding.
I'm
around.
trying to see if I can
mean,
get
pretty
anything in
much.
through here through the top. Can you see anything through here?
Yeah, I kind of can. I guess you would probably need to like mold these to your head somehow. Heat them up and bend them a little bit so
You
that
could
it
do
would be
that, yeah.
truly full seal, but I mean, you'd be really hard pressed to sneak a BB in there. Someone would have to be shooting you from like a helicopter or something, which does happen at some ops depending on where you play.
Apparently.
But I don't know how much these cost, but these can't be really expensive, so
Man.
this might be a nice option.
These are the Vulcan Tactical
The Zulu
goggles.
ones are probably the more beefier ones, and the Echo ones are a little bit more affordable. It looks like they're
This is Echo, that's Zulu.
yeah.
You can also turn these into regular glasses.
Regular sunglasses, yeah, by taking the straps off and stuff like
You're not
that.
going to get
so.
points for being cool or anything like that, but.
The Zulu are the black ones, right?
The Zulu are the black ones.
Okay.
The Echo ones have the. The Zulu come with extra.
What time is the store opening on the 27th?
extra
We already
beefier
answered this,
strap.
but I'll do it again. It is opening on at 10
At 10
a.m.
a.m. on the 27th.
Yes.
These are kind of neat, actually. I like these.
Do not buy an XM8 AG. That's probably a good idea.
Those things haven't been in production for a long time, so if you see an XM8, it's probably really old.
Yeah. And to be honest, I was actually really excited for it because I thought the U.S. Army was going to transition to them, but after they decided not to, I was like, no XM8s for Bob.
Yeah, and that's kind of how things go. The guns that are popular are stuff that are real military uses and whatnot. For a good reason, obviously. I mean,
I have boogie regulators. Wait, are those regulators?
Boogie regulators?
The Smith Boogie Optics?
The Smith Boogie.
You know the ones that Wallace gave us?
I don't know if they're called regulators. I think they were just the Smith Boogie goggles.
Oh, I may be wrong. I was going to use those for skydiving. I was going to use them for airsoft, but
You need to go skydiving, Bob.
To be honest, I really want to. I don't think I can afford it. Also, the other thing is that my mom would kill me if she knew I went skydiving and didn't do anything publicity-wise about it, because that's the only reason she said she'd be okay with me and not killing me. She said that was the only reason she'd allow me to go skydiving and not murder me if I found some way to publicize it. She's okay if I use it for publicity-generating materials, but if I just do it for fun, she gets pissed. So
This is a barrel made by Raven for the TM M4A1. And most of the information here is in Japanese, so I
do
can't
you
tell
see
you
that
much
guy's
about
name?
I was actually just listening to how Tim just said that, so like informationally.
What did he say?
This is the Hi-Capa barrel for an M4A1.
This
made
is
by
a
Raven.
dinner barrel made by Raven for the TM M4A1. And most of the info, or all of it, is in Japanese. So I can't tell you much about it.
Very helpful.
It's really, PDI.
Extends the things to infinity.
Alright, well, PDI, as we all know, make really good quality stuff. This is a really heavy barrel, I can already tell in my hand, so you're not going to get a lot of vibration out of it. So it's probably very accurate. But, I don't know. Stay tuned for more info once we have this thing on our website, because we're going to have to do some research.
What handgun is this again? This is WE something or other?
WE Hi-Capa K version, I'm not sure exactly which version it is.
Well, I believe Mark has made
Hi-Capa
some
5.1.
modifications to this. I think he
Has he?
installed this magwell.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, and you didn't say anything about it. What do you think about that magwell, Bob?
Actually, I thought I did say something about it. I personally wouldn't necessarily want a magwell on it, just because sometimes I know it's supposed to, like, it's there so you can.
I'm not really a speed shooter, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
really use it.
I don't know. I just like the basic 1911 style. So
Me
I think if I had a pistol that I was using a lot in Airsoft, the only mod that I would do is a lighter top rail and a flared magwell. Just because it's a little easier to do mag change. Not like super raced out, but just a little bit of a flare to it.
Well, this is a little bit of a flare. It's probably something, because like the speed shooters, some of them have really big
Huge,
magwells. So
yeah.
this is probably a good medium for you, and you can see that it is obviously tapered to make reloading much easier. So I don't know, kind of neat.
as far as the Smith Optics Boogie Regular goggles,
Uncle Blue.
I haven't used any of those Smith Optics for Airsoft.
What?
Yeah.
You haven't used your goggle and helmet for airsoft?
No, I haven't used it yet. The thing is, I don't want to use those goggles necessarily because I think I have the Asian fit, because there's an area near the nose where it looks like you can
right.
shoot a BB through, so I don't feel comfortable using
Maybe
those.
Wallace meant those for me.
That's possible. I will say though, I am planning on using that Bravo PJ helmet soon. I just need to get some sort of face shield. But yeah, I'm going to be getting some different goggles.
I bought a lower face mask a long time ago and I haven't used it.
Bob, do you watch Game of Thrones? Josh, do we watch Game of Thrones?
Every episode.
And I've read all the books. I can't wait for more episodes to come out.
I'm behind. I haven't seen anything except for the premiere.
You gotta catch up, man.
I'm just so bummed out on Game of Thrones, man. It's just not the series I thought it was going to be.
Okay, this is a good question. I want a gas gun that works in the cold. I've been told that the LM4 works exceptionally in the cold, and he means like snow cold. I'm just going to give my opinion right away, but most gas guns do not function very well in snow cold. Your best bet if you're dealing with colder temperatures is a CO2 pistol. The LM4 magazines were designed to work in colder temperatures, so as far as gas guns go, they're going to work probably a lot better than other gas guns on the market, but in snow cold, you're probably still going to be having some huge issues. So yeah, like, I don't know.
Just nobody's made a system that works in
Really
the cold
well,
that well.
yeah,
it's,
no.
I mean, KWA is probably closer to the top tier as far as that goes, but really no one, it's just not feasible yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, but eventually they'll figure it out.
Hopefully.
Somebody asked where I got this bracelet. This is actually off of our website. This is made by a company called Saved by a Thread, and you can find them on our website right now, probably. So measure your wrist, take a look at the options we have on our website, choose the color you want, and then you can have one just like it.
We did do an ice water test, yes.
Yes, we did.
KGW M4 is very reliable for normal temps. That's very possible. I haven't actually fired a KGW M4. I have seen Wii M4s in action. They look pretty cool. I'm personally very, very happy with my LM4. It's performed amazingly, except for a few minor tweaks that we had a friend do. Then we had some issues with it there, but once we got set back to stock, we were good to go.
The King Arms gas pullback one does pretty well too. From what
King
I've
Arms gas pullback does pretty well. I don't know, I fired it and I personally, it just felt not as realistic as the LM4
just a
does.
little
It felt
lackluster.
loose and just, I don't know. I was disappointed. But as far as the functioning, it's pretty cool, but I prefer the LM4. Bob or Tim, will you ever play NorCal? Actually, this weekend I actually drove by Fort Ord and got a card for Roundhouse Productions. I'm really hoping we go up there to Fort Ord to play. I've been wanting to play there for a long time, but we also may play Game Pod in or near Antioch, California.
Antioch is the city that GamePod is in.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's just outside, like on the outskirts of Antioch. I could be wrong though.
Is Antioch north of Sacramento? Is it like that far north? That's north.
Canada would be north.
That's even further north.
Mm-hmm. Bob, Tim, do you like Insight Interactive?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I really like their Cosmic Airsoft nights. Those were really fun. They had a good choice of music.
I still want to do that so bad.
You guys,
Yeah, we should go play.
you guys might find this funny. You know how the banner behind us is missing? We ordered new ones, and then we sent them the dimensions. You know, we wanted a 5x3.
They gave us one that big, didn't they?
No, they made a 10-foot banner for us. We were like, hey, your 10-foot banners are ready to go. And they're like, 10 feet? Like, we told you 5x3. And so it's just kind of a funny thing Kevin was telling me about. Because I was asking him, hey, dude, what's up with those banners? They're like, oh, man, you're not going to believe this. They totally made them too big.
They can use it for something, maybe.
Maybe, but I haven't seen how they look yet. Because it wasn't made to be that big. So the picture may be distorted a little bit.
Bob, have you played in-game in Battlefield 3 yet? Sadly, I haven't. I've been on this Orcs Must Die 2 kick. Have you played in-game yet?
What is Orcs Must Die? Is that like an
Orcs
FPS?
Must Die 2.
First-person shooter game?
I'll explain since he's busy. It's like, you know those old tower defense games you can play in your
Oh,
phone?
you guys explained.
It's like a first-person shooter, tower defense.
That's awesome.
Third person up.
Third-person shooter. I keep screwing that up every time. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hey, Canada isn't that north. Well, it's a lot
It's
more
a
north
lot
than
more
Northern
Southern
California.
California. It's more north than where I am currently.
We were talking about Northern California.
That's a very good facts you guys have there. I feel like you guys must have learned a lot when you were in
It's
school.
further south than the North Pole.
We
Does that
don't
make you feel
talk too
better?
good.
Mm-hmm. Speak for yourself, Bob.
Got a little Dane Bramage. Combat City.
North Korea is north. It is north of South Korea.
Yeah, correct. Can't remember the parallel that that's on.
55th?
No, I don't think so.
The 55th parallel? Is that not the parallel that separates North and South
I
Korea?
don't think so, but
What? It totally
I'll
is.
look it up. You can.
I'll look it up.
I didn't say you were completely wrong. I just said I didn't think so.
Does anybody know? The 38th parallel.
That sounds more like it.
Really?
Why's my phone being stupid?
I thought we were like on the 33rd parallel or something like that. I thought it was way further north. A lot of people were saying the 38th.
38th. Wait.
What
Yeah.
parallel are we on?
38th parallel.
Man, these guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
They have faster computers and or internet than you use. That's
Probably, yeah. I actually
But
didn't
we're on
look at
delay.
anything. I just brought up my phone.
They're Google. Yeah.
The Google.
Fred XD1, you give us a plane ticket to Brazil and we'll get on the plane.
Absolutely. We may bring our assemblyman.
Oh yeah, he does stuff in Brazil, doesn't he?
Yeah, he actually helped train SWAT units or their equivalent of SWAT units in Rio de Janeiro.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I think they're gearing up to clear up some favelas for the Olympics, which is
Nice.
coming up in 2016, I believe. And yeah, no, he actually told us a lot of great stories about the cops in Brazil. They're really professional and good at their jobs, so we've been told. So,
Excellent. Very, very cool. I would not be opposed to going to Brazil.
I would love to see Brazil, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was talking to Kurt about that. I was like, yeah, Kurt, I could totally, I'll get prepared for this trip. I'd love to go with you and see these great guys. I just, I had to beef up on my Spanish. He's like,
They don't speak Spanish.
yeah, he's like, well, you can do that, but they speak Portuguese. I was like, oh, man, I feel stupid. Yeah.
Hola.
It was funny because he was deciding, like, should I just let him beef up on Spanish and see how this goes?
It would be good for you to beef up on
Oh,
your
yeah.
Spanish. Not necessarily for that trip, but maybe for others in the future.
I can't tell you how stupid I felt growing up in a community with a large Hispanic community, but also in a farming family, and having
French,
babysitters
yeah.
who only spoke Spanish. My babysitter growing up only spoke Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Consuela. It worked out great.
Wait, your babysitter's name Consuela?
Consuela.
Isn't that from Family Guy?
Oh.
Baby, please.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that-
Estoy afuera, afuera, estoy. You don't know Consuela from
For
freaking
Family Guy.
Family
right?
Guy?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I don't watch Family Guy, but I've heard.
No, I swear to die. It's like the most stereotypical racist thing you can possibly have. Like, it's so
That's
funny.
all
'cause-
Family Guy is.
Well, that was my life, so.
Sounds about right.
Wait, someone asked about Bob. What was your first shotty? Please answer. Is it Tokyo Marui M3 Benelli? I actually, sadly, it broke after years and years of use 2 months ago. I was actually, I think you were there,
I
Josh.
had a friend that broke it in half.
I was really bummed. Yeah, no, that was the first time it broke, and then I went back to an airsoft store. I was like, "Is there any way to fix this?" And the guy behind the counter was like, "Oh, Bob, no." They
They
gave
knew
me,
you by name.
yeah, they did.
Wasn't it like a really small little piece though? That's like keeping the shell.
Yeah,
in,
the
right?
piece that broke
Yeah.
this time was the thing that held the shell inside,
Right.
which is really
The
sad.
gate, I guess. I don't know
Sure,
what it's
yeah.
called.
That's pretty expensive. But as far as like real shotguns, my first
Airsoft
one,
Guy 1 is a good question.
Ducks
TRU
Unlimited.
and Tac City comparison.
Ducks Unlimited Mini 20 gauge. What?
TRU and Tac City comparison.
I would say Tac City is more set up just for airsoft.
Yeah, because TRU is a training facility,
It's-
so
it's
it's
like
not really
half-
made for airsoft.
Well, it's got half martial arts training, or I can't remember the actual name of the martial arts.
Mhm.
It's also got half shooting training, where the targets shoot back. Then it's also got an airsoft field, so there's a lot less space to play. But they do actually make good use of the space they have. They have a what looks like part of a house all the way up against one wall, so you can get in multiple levels, and it's pretty cool.
If you could play airsoft with any celebrity, who would you want to play with?
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman?
Or no, I take it back, because he's
Gary Sinise?
no. I like Gary Oldman because he could be umpteen billion different characters. But
So
I would
Martin Freeman.
like to play with Christoph Waltz.
He's
Who's that?
badass.
He was the Jewel Hunter in Inglourious
Oh,
Bastards,
yeah.
and he was also that
The
dentist
dentist.
in Django Unchained.
Yeah.
He also got the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor this year.
Yeah, that would be cool. I really don't know.
He looks like a really funny guy.
You know who you play with? You know?
I don't know.
Dude, now
There's
it's
this guy
Portland
named
for
Bob
sure.
Hildebrand out there. He's pretty cool.
That's
been,
me.
He's been in like
Guys, that's me.
Taken and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, she got a horse.
He's a big name dude, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I would definitely play with Natalie Portman. So I just would like to see her in tactical gear and or be around her. So
Didn't you married
I'm not a picky guy. But
with children?
I'm not a picky guy.
Married with children. Rambo.
Stop.
Oh,
Hey,
dude, it would
Rambo!
be so cool to play airsoft.
What's up,
with
Rambo?
Sylvester Stallone.
That would be pretty fun.
Or all of the guys from the
Expendables.
Expendables.
Ah,
That
be
would
cool.
be badass.
Each was a whole group of
There you
guys.
go. Put your money where your mouth is, guys.
They're
See
just
how you
like,
do without any
"Ah."
special effects.
Dude, what if we went to the concourse again this year? We're like, excuse me, Mr. Schwarzenegger, have you ever considered blah, 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 blah?
Concourse already passed, but we should go next year.
Yeah, sure.
Totally.
Yeah. You were in Taken. Did I hear wrong? No, you did
I
not
wasn't
hear.
Taken.
I wasn't Taken. Or I am in Taken. Not Taken 2, Taken 1.
The good one.
Yes. Just go to the birthday scene and you'll see me standing in the background with a baby blue shirt on, aviators, some tan shorts, and some flip-flops going, oh my god, she got a horse. That is awesome. So cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Bob is smarter than Congress. That doesn't say much about Congress, but I do have a college degree, unlike these two gentlemen, so.
And most of Congress.
No, actually, I believe a majority of congressmen and women. What?
I was just. Never mind.
Okay.
I was supporting his claim.
Well, I think you're just trying to make yourself sound not as bad.
Whilst also supporting his claim.
Well, it's also. What? That's not a question. Are you guys going to Op Line Clause 13?
Maybe.
Wait, isn't it 12 this year? Yeah. So we'll be at 12.
No,
We might go to 13.
I stay. Man, there's no way to chat. What's your time code on those? What's the last thing you see?
657.
2M60s?
2M60s, yeah.
Damn, are we that far behind?
Where are you?
Well, GI Tactical Mason was just saying, no, I stay, which is a line from Consuela, which we were talking about like
5
a
minutes.
long time ago. That's why I was like, maybe he just caught it, or maybe are we really that
Maybe
far
his
behind?
internet is really bad.
Yeah, really, Taken. Yeah.
Well, you know, they did get hit by a storm. The internet may not be super good over there yet.
I can't believe I blanked on that Consuela stuff in Family Guy.
There's so many episodes that are in there, too.
Wow.
Do you watch Family Guy?
I used to watch it a lot, like just the first 3 or 4
She's in
seasons.
all the Star Wars episodes, too.
Yeah, I
Stewie's on the bridge and she comes out, no, I need more lemon pledge. And Stewie's like, no, just go clean the bathroom. She's like, no, I need more lemon pledge. And then he's like, all right, we'll find it in the budget. And then she's like, okay. And then just like starts cleaning the window right in front of him. Super funny though, man.
That's one of the only Family Guy things I've seen actually all the way through is that Star Wars one that they did.
No, it's really
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
The Blue Harvest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 2 episodes with the extended chicken run scenes.
Mhm.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, quite good. The fight scenes are amazing.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
My dad watches Family Guy.
Your dad's a pretty hip guy.
He is, but he's not, which is weird.
No, he's really not. He's not a hip guy.
It's a kind of an intellectual show, to be honest with you. They make a lot of political jokes on that show.
So I would say South Park goes
I
further.
think it's few and far between.
I would say South Park goes further and more the grotesque side, whereas Seth MacFarlane goes more on the intelligent side.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Not on every episode, though. There are definitely some dumb episodes, but...
To be honest, Airsoft Guy 1, a lot of us here at Airsoft GI were really broken up when we saw what had happened to the Boston Marathon. I mean, basically all of us kind of found out at the same time, and I mean, it's basically our thoughts and prayers are with everyone who's hurt or the family members of anyone who's hurt, but it definitely, we feel it all as fellow Americans that happened to us over there. I mean, I've personally been to Boston before. It's a lovely city, and no one there deserved anything like this to happen to them, and we're just trying to find some way to give comfort to our fellow Americans right now. So hopefully when more things come out, we can learn more about it and find some people and bring them to justice.
So, 7 o'clock. Why don't we end it on a little bit different note?
I would like to.
So why don't we answer one more question before we take off for the day?
I see that. Oh, it's gone.
Whatever.
I actually clicked ban before Andrew removed that comment. So.
Wow.
Saved by Andrew.
No. The comment got deleted, then he got banned.
Oh.
So it was just like a simultaneous...
Boom, like that.
Yeah, basically what happened was I Harukened him, and then Andrew did the Haruken, and then just totally destroyed him. So
So it's like that Street Fighter tag team game. I don't know what game it is, but I know that
I'll
there's
say Marvel
one.
vs. Capcom would be pretty cool too.
Yeah,
That
that's the
works.
tag team game. Okay, for those of you that are asking again, there's no giveaway.
At all.
We had a giveaway earlier today on our Facebook page at 4:16 because it's April 16th. We gave away 4:16. There's no giveaway on this live show
At 416.
at 4:16 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time.
Yep.
But it is now time to go.
Did we
Unless
have
Bob
any
has
other-
one more question to answer before I click X.
No.
Scar H or Scar L? Go Bob, go. Go Bob, go.
I would go with the Scar L just because I want to be able to use Stanag mags in my Scar and be able to switch them back and forth with teammates.
That's a very good reason. Okay, we will see you guys on Thursday for our next live show. Thanks for joining us. Adios, amigos.
Pray for Boston.
Or donate blood.
Oh, we will.
Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.